Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Front Range Bike Reviews. This week, we're in the beautiful Black Hills of South Dakota riding a bike that you all have requested. I'm so excited to be reviewing the Specialized Stumpjumper 15 Pro this week. I have to say a special thank you to two-wheeler dealer Cycle and Fitness, a local bike shop here in Spearfish, South Dakota, for providing us with this Stumpjumper to demo this week. I've gotten one other opportunity to ride this bike this week, and I'm really excited to bring it to you. If you need a Specialized and you're here in South Dakota, look no further than two-wheeler dealer Cycle and Fitness. They will get you hooked up, they will get the bike tuned, and get you out on the trail. So go check them out. Two-wheeler dealer Cycle and Fitness, thank you for helping make this video possible. Let's go ride. Let's talk first impressions. Compared to the last generation of the Stumpjumper, this one is more efficient. There appears to be less pedal bob, and I think that is due to the suspension redesign in the rear and that proprietary Fox Float Genie shock. Really impressed by it thus far. Head tube angle on this bike, 64.5, so a little slacker than some, but it's paired with a 76-degree seat tube angle, which is steeper. Those two numbers together create a really nice feel in the climb. Okay, if the Stumpjumper can climb this, it can climb anything. We'll go right on the hard line. Lots of clearance. Lots of traction. Last thing I will say about the climbing performance of the Stumpjumper. When the trail turns flat, the bike just wants to accelerate. It feels very fast. Okay, we made it to the top of the Tinton Trail. Getting ready to head down and to test the descending capabilities of the Stumpjumper. Very fast, flowy trail here. Specialized claims that the Stumpjumper is 16% better in the chunky terrain, and I would agree. It's a really smooth, confident, inspiring bike. It just wants to go fast. Trails are in such good condition. Bike corners really well. What an awesome ride. So composed through all of that. I'd say one of its highlights is its cornering ability. It just has traction, holds its line, speed out of the corner. Impressions, it's a really fun bike to ride. It just, as I said before, it makes you feel like a good rider in all the terrain, but that just corners so well. All right, Front Range, final thoughts on the Stumpjumper 15 Pro. The first thing I noticed when riding this bike was just how comfortable it was. This is most definitely a bike that you could spend all day pedaling, and I think that's really important. The next thing I noticed, this bike makes you feel like a better rider than you are. It inspires confidence for you to push a little bit faster in and out of corners. It's such a fun bike to ride. It makes you want to go hard, and at the end of the day, super fun. This is the kind of bike that I want to be on. From a performance standpoint, going up, it's very efficient. On the loose climbs, it has lots of traction and it holds its line really well. Coming down, it's an excellent descender. Through the chunk, the suspension redesign on this bike really just smooths out a lot of that bumps, or a lot of those bumps. And why do I think that is? It's due to this new suspension redesign from Fox and Specialized, the Genie in the rear. They say it is the best of both worlds between a coil shock and an air shock. 16.3% better through that rough terrain, and I couldn't agree more. I found myself releasing the brakes and wanting to let the bike go fast through that rough terrain. In and out of the corners, it held its speed, it was very maneuverable. 53% more traction according to Specialized website, and on those loose climbs, I saw that. I never had an issue with the bike losing traction to that rear wheel. Thank you again, Two Wheeler Dealer, for making this video possible and providing with this awesome bike for us to ride. Front Range, we'll see you next time. Thank you.